Birds are a multitude of species that are feathered avians that are pretty frickin' rad. From the ones that look like Mordecai from the regular show, or Kevin from the Urban Rescue Ranch. Some of these stupid, beautiful idiots don't fly, and still want a war against Australia. Owls are crazy stealth fires that destroy your entire existence in less than a second. Terrifying. They eat you whole and then vomit out your bones. All these majestic freaks also have air sacs in them and hollow bones. This is also not just because it makes every Thanksgiving with a turkey possibly terrifying. Because a splinter of a turkey bone being stuck in your throat, or you not being able to give your dogs chicken bones because of the same reason. The air sacs are also to help them fly and for some of them to dive underwater to catch fish. They're also the modern day relatives of dinosaurs. That means that a T-Rex could have been fluffy as a bird like this. Yeah, using speculative zoology for fossils is weird. But there is something really cool about birds that most people might not know. Somebody made a crackpot satirical conspiracy theory and now... Or at least they say they do. Much like how Pastafarians say they believe in the flying spaghetti monster, we simply just have to take their word for it. I mean, if someone adamantly says they believe that birds are drones, every single time you ask them, they believe in it. I feel like for the most part this conspiracy theory is based around the very bird-like drones. I mean, they kind of look like birds and flap their wings like birds, but if you get a really good look at them, they look like they're from a Nintendo 64 game. But the idea is that birds are security cameras that charge on power lines and watch over everybody. Controlled by the world's governments. I don't exactly get the idea of where big flightless birds and how birds in general have been around humanity since written history started. So if a bird camera theory expert could tell me the reasons for things like that, I would love to know. That being said, I am scared about being silenced for putting out this video. I'm scared that some android birds are going to break down my front door with realistic buff human arms and assassinate me, like feathered Terminators. But the idea of birds being watchers for an unforeseen power comes from other places besides the internet. That's right. Just like modern Hollywood, nothing is original, and we are recycling the same ideas over and over ad nauseum. And now we're looping back to tribal superstition, of which the absolute banger of a conspiracy theory was made. The most common and well-known god that gains knowledge from birds is Odin, from Norse mythology. Odin is very different from his MCU interpretation. One of many differences is that Odin has two ravens named Hugin and Munin. One sees the past and one sees the future. I suppose it's up to Odin to see the present. But he must be pretty good at it because he's a god of wisdom. But this isn't just Norse mythology. Siegfried from German folktales and Cassandra from Greek myth could hear birds speak and gain wisdom from them. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. And as for me, birds are security cameras because I said so.